Brydon, Robyn.
Oh, da iawn.
Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you.
Some people will know you as the guy off Dave. Other people will know you as the confessional pastor from the comedy podcast. Others, some of our more recent viewers will know you as the best 6 seconds of the Barbie movie. But my first recollection of your acting ability goes back to Napoleon.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a fantastic show, and had you in costume with delivering some fantastic lines. And here we are again, several years later, with you in a wonderful outfit, back delivering fabulous lines. So what's it like being on this journey with this cast?
It's been wonderful. It's a different sort of role for me, because he's a scheming, manipulative person, and generally, apart from that Napoleon that you mentioned, I don't get to play many of those. So that was really appealing. And then to work with such a great ensemble cast on such huge sets. I mean, the scale of this, is amazing. And with a script that's so witty, very economical script, very witty. So it was great fun. 7 months I was on it, and I loved it.
And when you got hold of the script, was that one of the first things that jumped out? Because obviously with your background, you look at these kind of things and you judge the writing. It does seem to move at quite a pace, and it's not only spectacular but very clever as well.
Yeah, well it is. The big thing with me is economy. I hate stuff that's too overwordy, that uses too many words, whether it's a comedian or a film or whatever. So there was that. It was witty, and then, as I say, mostly then it was that the role was different. He was not an affable Uncle Bryn type, and also that it was Jamie Babbitt directing, who did Only Murders in the Building, and I'm the biggest fan of that. So all those things combined, and I was looking to do an acting thing. The beginning of the year that we did this, I think I met up with my agents. We said, right, what do we want to do this year? And it was, I think I need to remind people that I act as well, that I play characters, not just like in The Trip, a version of myself, or even with Bryn being very Welsh, I think people often think it's just me. So it was important to find something that was very different, and this ticked all those boxes.
Because it covers quite a lot of genres as well.
Yeah.
Whilst it's got the obvious costumes and things like that, without giving spoilers away, there's a lot of other stuff going on. Plus, the story moves at quite a pace as well. Yeah. There are so many twists and turns. Your character goes from very expensive costumes to incredibly inexpensive costumes in a short space of time. How much fun was that to just go on that journey with your character?
It was wonderful. The costumes, right? And I'm going to sound like a moaning actor. Those costumes are not easy. First of all, the footwear, no support. They're like slippers. They're just flat. Oh, your feet hurt. The cloaks, those cloaks, you have those on all day. They put your back out. Look at you. You're dressed like a slob. But it means that you're comfortable, doesn't it? You put comfort before style. In those days, they put style before comfort. But with that style comes, it's tight, and at the end of each day, you go back to your trailer and you go, and you get out to those tight costumes. They were all handmade. They literally, each of the costumes I wear was made for me.
And that's one of the beauties of it, is aside from having the authentic locations, just the props. You have the little scrolls and all the props, they've got into such details to make it feel authentic, whilst delivering such a preposterous story in such a fantastic way.
Yeah, well, that side of it makes it easier for you as the actor, because everything is so authentic. The sets, I would challenge people to know what was a set and what was a real location. The Great Hall and all those corridors, they're all sets, but the corridors they built with vaulted ceilings, it was beautiful. And then on top of that, the stuff that I don't want to say because of spoilers, but it takes a few unexpected turns, which, when I read it, first of all, I went, what? Because nobody told me. So I was just going along, all right, okay, it's my Lady Jane, oh, this is me, that's got, what? And I hope that's how the audience reacts as well.
Well, I wanted to do one little thing. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
One of your fellow cast was on record as saying, some of my favourite scenes to shoot were with Rob Brydon. He's a comedic and improvisational genius. So is that true or is that a lie? And if so, who do you think it was?
Well, I hope it's true, but I've no idea who it was who said it, but I think maybe they need to experiment with the dosage.
It was true, and it was Emily.
Oh, how lovely. That's sweet of her.
But congratulations, I absolutely love watching the series.
Thank you.
And it's been and I hope to see you again in more acting roles because you are so good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!